Antetokounmpo off of him for the open look.
At 7 feet, Giannis is basically their point guard, and he stroked the long jumper and
jump out of the gym and then go up to the rim.
Antetokounmpo challenged by Capella, man, gotten a piece of it. Antetokounmpo gets it back, put it up and scores
from the field. So they're hot.
A lot of turnovers though in this game for both teams. There's another one. They're gonna throw the lob. Ooh. Quarter started the second, so he has played not even 2 minutes and has picked up 2 personal fouls here in the period. And another dunk. Antetokounmpo posting on Gordon. Just rose above him. Right back inside to him. Gets around a double team, make it 16 for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, as he is here tonight, the Rockets are practically unbeatable.
Pat's been shooting 40% from the three-point line as the Greek Freak makes a tough one there. They were panicking?
No. We've seen this movie before, have we not? Would be his 14th. Another bad turnover, though. And then Antetokounmpo back in with the follow. Shot clock winding down. Antetokounmpo from 18. He's hot.
I don't think they're going to give it to him.
And that's it.
Shot on the three-point line in the corner. All these players can do it.
They were 3 for 10 shooting threes other than from the corner.
Right.
Giannis inside. The ball gets there first. Doesn't take long to get those shots away. Dellavedova from the top. And the putback slam, Giannis.
My Cousins, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, look.
Giannis picks it away from Diaw. Diaw looks at James Capers. And then he has to watch Giannis do that.
I don't know what the clarification was. Just a shot clock adjustment, Jim, after you see this spectacular dunk.
George Hill took a pop as he got tangled up. Giannis gets free for the flush.
Now, what got that again? It's the ball swing that Coach talked about.
11 assists, or came into the game 11 assists away from being in the top 20, and no player has ever finished in the top 20 in all 5 categories, averaging over 6 points a game. Giannis dunk spin dunk.
That's what he can do, Jim, and that's playing faster even in the half court, which pays off for the Bucks.
Remaining 79-66 Utah. Giannis spins away.
Bye.
Derek Favors picks up his first foul.
Giannis got it. Bucks all over it that time. Tough shot.
Good overplaying on Giannis. Now Diaw gets in the mix, and Giannis just blows by both of them. Giannis, little fade away, and he has 31. Cleveland for a game Monday that was scheduled to be on Fox Sports Wisconsin. Hayward denied at the rim, bidding for 30 points. Giannis, Terry, 3, yes.
Brogdon with the basket for Milwaukee. He is certainly a candidate, as Giannis scores, a candidate for Rookie of the Year, although Joel Embiid seems like he's going to run away with that.
Y bueno, Milwaukee séptimos en el este. Asistencias James Harden hasta ahora.
Ahí está el empujo que les hablaba de Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Passes up an opportunity to go win a gold medal.
Giannis to the goal.
Just a nice cut, and Delly has had an impact since coming in the ball game.
Snell, the trailer. Can't get the 3. Giannis just goes right over Eric Gordon, takes it away, and then throws it down.
Antetokounmpo es su cuarto rebote de la noche. Y ahora en penetración, atacando el aro. Tuviste desde dónde inició el doble paso, ¿no?
Sí. Over at Antetokounmpo, who you know is trying to chase that down, size it up. Greek Freak with a spin and finish. Wow, circus move by the circus freak. 3 assists for Harden. He averages close to 12 to lead the NBA. Giannis able to rattle home the jumper. He's 8 of 12 from the floor.
Whistle didn't get it. Got to get back on defense now. Antetokounmpo to the basket for the slam.
He did about 3 spin moves on the way to the dunk.
To Harold. You saw that coming. Oh, the Greek freak sends it back. His third block. And here he goes in transition. Scoop and score.
No hay duda que hay otra actitud por parte de Milwaukee. Lo vimos en la posesión anterior, y lo vemos ahora aquí también.
Antetokounmpo thought about it, gets it back. He'll try it and get it. His 9th 30-point game of the season.
He's a pretty good defender as a big, too.
He is a total. That's how he's kind of earned his reputation.
Giannis!
No defense for that, though. Get out the way and backboard swaying.
Due to his speed and quickness.
Now Antetokounmpo. And it's the Greek freak going by the rookie from Greece. Love it when you call me Big Papa. Giannis. Speaking of which.
Wow. Bucks take it away. Giannis on Labissiere.
Love the energy. Giannis, 38 energetic minutes at both ends of the floor last night in Portland. Comes out here not missing a beat. Little baby girl. So he's not really concerned about kind of how this thing's going to play out. He'll be off his rookie deal this year. Great year. Giannis continues as an NBA basketball player.
He was out for about 3 weeks in February with a bicep injury. It's a spin and slam for our Giannis.
Better with the dribble and the left hand, and that's proof of it.
Antetokounmpo, and it's stopped by Scal, but the putback is good.
Rookie three-point shooters we have.
Giannis.
Yeah, okay.
That. And hit the free throw and Flano the foul.
So he has shown. That's why Boogie Cousins shipped to New Orleans. Nice job, Giannis. But once again, Jim, Giannis just keeps on coming.
Flano sealed the middle. The Bucks have to swing it to Giannis for 3. He has 25. Giannis to the middle. Oh. Monroe was there. Giannis was there. Patrick Evans misses everything. You can see the Bucks' legs might be a little heavy. Typically they would bust out, but that works for me. It's a controlled break. Here's Dennis Schroeder, quick as a hiccup. Brogdon will have his hands full today with his quickness. Pass ahead. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Man, he just sent Bazemore. Starter has a field goal made. They've all gotten on the board quickly. Giannis. That's a 2-point basket.
The Hawks have to really concentrate on this dynamic duo and Parker and Antetokounmpo.
And on the reverse, Giannis puts it in.
Nova touches the ball. He hears boos here. Kyle Korver had a pass. That's Giannis hitting the jump shot. Korver ended up with a broken ankle. Dwight Howard. Giannis went to the left hand. Nearly got it to the basket. Then the flush. Jabari Parker with the dish.
His pass is stolen. Giannis.
Oh, this guy has all types of ways to put the ball in the basket.
The interior against Dwight Howard.
Giannis on the dribble, step back. They're going to count that.
This Atlanta team's 7th in turnover percentage over the last 7 games. That's nice.
That's beautiful for a lot of reasons. Brogdon back to Giannis in the paint. A lot of traffic in there. Antetokounmpo, another try, and he gets it. A 9-0 Milwaukee run to tie the game at 6.
Help Terry in that situation or get him out of the game and get a better matchup.
Great pass. What a great pass by Monroe, and Giannis was right there. Explosive to the rim.
Explosive is right.
Parker jumps in the passing lane. Jabari Parker, Giannis trailing. Giannis, Bazemore, Giannis.
Great bit of officiating. That's not the shot you want if you're Beasley.
Giannis inside. Giannis Antetokounmpo rolling on. He had a big third quarter with 13 points. But it's a great cause. Giannis! Oh my. Climbing the ladder. Malcolm Brogdon playing in his home city. He grew up in Norcross, Georgia, not far from Atlanta. There's the jump shot everyone wants from Antetokounmpo.
Doing their bigs, Muscala and that time Dwight Dedman, to make plays away from the basket, which is out of their comfort zone.
Wow. Again, same spot, this time for 3 Antetokounmpo. 28 against Boston Thursday at the Mecca. He's smothered and still scores. Wow. Pass to the middle, nobody there but Middleton. He takes it down and it rolls off, tipped in. Giannis was there.
Forcing things just a little bit.
He's there, gets a fortuitous bounce and feeds Giannis Antetokounmpo. 11 of the 14 points.
Three-point shooting start of his career. Schroeder gets up. Giannis goes right past everybody and lays it in.
That's what the Hawks cannot allow. You got to get the next guy coming over to help.
Giannis works to the middle. They give it up and swing the ball to the corner. Brogdon drives and finds Giannis for the flush. Dedman has 6 points for the Hawks. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Giannis takes it in on Muscala, and it bounces down for him. 19 points for Antetokounmpo. They're making a lot of renovations to Phillips Arena, the new ownership group, doing some great things here. Crowds are bigger and louder. Giannis takes it to the rim and lays it in.
His second year in the NBA. 81-60. Lob to Giannis, and boy, he made that look easy.
You can't do anything about it. Why would you front him?
Giannis against Bays. 3 Hawks around him, and he flushes it.
Man.
For about a 4 or 5 minute drought to start this quarter. This whole game has been a pretty efficient half for the Milwaukee Bucks. Efficient game for the Milwaukee Bucks offensively.
27 for Giannis, 202 points. Giannis has the rebound off the miss. 3 back, and Giannis goes right through.
Middleton to Giannis. Right there at the rim. He's got 33 with 12 boards and 5 assists.
Who he's going to have is playing guys that far away from the basket. Another great find. Brook Lopez loves that short corner.
Antetokounmpo, the spin and slam.
3 prior to that shot for Brook Lopez. From long distance, back door, Antetokounmpo, great catch and finish. Back rim, snatched down by Brogdon. He'll lead the charge. Brogdon, hesitation, drives hard on the baseline, wraps it around inside, Antetokounmpo with the 2-hand jam. Getting big minutes here in the first half for Jason Kidd. Antetokounmpo explodes to the basket, off the glass with the left hand and in. 10 points for Giannis. Harris hands it off. Hamilton inside. Comes up short. Good defense by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo on the move to the hole. Off the glass. And 1.
So effective because he never stands still.
He plays bigger than he is as well. You think about Booker, he's more of a tweener. Antetokounmpo, hard to stop.
Down, Hollis Jefferson back to Lopez. He can't hold on. Stolen away by Middleton. Here comes Chris Middleton. Numbers Antetokounmpo. Beautifully done by the Bucks. Bogdanovich stripped by Tony Snell. He's got Antetokounmpo. Snell hands it off to Giannis to the hole. Counted on the foul.
There's that defense, Gus, we're talking about. And this team will switch everything because of like-size athletes.
Jason Kidd was a wonderful defender. Middleton. Inside, Giannis for the jam. LeVert knocked away, batted away to Middleton. Back to Giannis, bam! The All-Star, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Efficiency over these next 4 or 5 minutes to keep this 7-point or more cushion.
Antetokounmpo driving, backs his way down off the glass, got it.
But they only weigh 220 or 230. He just moves you right out.
You get the feeling Kevin Love's going to have a big year. He's going to have more opportunities. Antetokounmpo makes it look so easy.
LeBron sends Love away, tries to defend Giannis by himself. Little fadeaway, can't stop it.
And Antetokounmpo grabs his 3rd rebound.
See, smart thing right there. Teletovic did not foul him.
Oh, the long strides. Didn't take too many to get down the floor and get to the rim. Antetokounmpo kicks it out. Jason Terry takes the rebound away and puts it back up and in.
And he got fouled.
three-point play. You have a guy right on you, go for the drive, get the three-point play. Oh, Antetokounmpo, little hesitation in the slam. Around jumper won't go. Kevin Love corrals. Dangerous pass, threw it away. Drives inside, left-handed layup. Rose tried to draw the charge. Antetokounmpo did a nice job. Mike from the foul line down. Antetokounmpo gets in the paint. Side step again. The long stride. Come on now. Hurting Cleveland down inside of 15 feet. Nice. Antetokounmpo gets inside. About 3 pump fakes. 2 Cavs around him. He still gets off a quality shot. 15 and 8 for Love tonight. Antetokounmpo, the long stride, scoop layup is good. He wanted that. Everyone together. Some of those pictures, so much fun to watch and see the interaction with the NBA players and the kids. Antetokounmpo on the follow off the Von Maker miss. Spin move, baseline, reverse, and one! Unstoppable, and a chance for a three-point play.
Overruns his own dribble, gets it back, stretches for the lay-in. Bucks Live postgame is completed tonight. 1 free throw made. Cleveland with an 8-point lead. Middleton finds Giannis for the flush.
A lot of new guys that they're trying to blend in. Isaiah Thomas will be coming back in December. We talked about that early on. Giannis is a nice take in the middle, that this was the time to kind of play Cleveland while they're still trying to.
Now, Antetokounmpo this time on the left block. Up and under move.
You see, they leaving Crowder on the island by himself.
If you play with more energy, you could go into halftime with a lead.
The Bucks with a take ahead for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the game is tied. Giannis sets a screen, gets it back, Wade on his back. To the middle, he hops and hits.
That's a nice job. Nice bit of maneuvering by Giannis. Posting up.
Under 20 seconds in the second quarter. Giannis got hung up. Count the basket.
Yes.
He got hung up on J.R. Smith. We mentioned Giannis leading the league in scoring. The last Milwaukee Buck to lead the league in scoring, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 34.8.
Giannis is not a bad idea.
6 on the shot clock, Middleton. And Giannis follows 2 hands.
Get a body on him.
Dellavedova closed the clown. You saw the ball was clearly outside the cylinder. Giannis double clutches and scores.
Under the 3-minute mark, a whistle will bring a timeout. Giannis lays it in. When Bucks Live postgame ends tonight, up and down Giannis from Delhi.
Great execution by the Milwaukee Bucks. Out of timeout on that play.
Love misses. Middleton has it. Giannis on the run. Korver has no chance to stop him. Ready to go. I'm out against the Bucks in 2 games is simply a sign of respect for this Milwaukee team. Giannis.
He required a surgery. He ripped it right before training camp again. He made his debut the other night. Antetokounmpo, he's 4th in the NBA in dunks, just a hair long, and the Bucks will run it. Antetokounmpo, 1, 2, lays it up, and lays it in.
Much man or much zone.
Tell you what, both offense and defense have taken a vacation for this Bucks team, but another dunk for Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova let that slip out a little bit. Giannis will control it. The Greek Freak bumps into Ingram. Created contact, created some space.
Giannis gets through.
Beauty, ball swing, opening right down the paint.
Middleton. Antetokounmpo, he hesitated, but then scored.
Shot clock was really becoming an issue. That's when defensively
comes in and out.
I like it though. I mean, players in this league have a hook shot.
Giannis. Wow. That's tough to stop. It's impossible to stop.
Yeah, that's really impossible to stop.
In their playoff chase. 8.5. Out of the 8 spot. Here's Middleton. Leaves it for Antetokounmpo, and he dunks it home. So they beat the Lakers down in transition. Antetokounmpo getting a hand on it. Lakers really moving defensively right now. Antetokounmpo, tough cover.
And as you say that,
boy, tough cover.
He passes the ball well. His jumper's got to improve some, but that will happen. His jumper will get better. Able to finish there. And you know, Jason Kidd made a great point about him.
He was good.
He was such a good shooter.
Yes.
People don't give him credit, man. He was one of them guys that could shoot. Oh my goodness, right there.
Antetokounmpo laying at the top of him. Such long strides for Antetokounmpo.
He takes it to a whole another level.
Led by as many as 11, currently up by 4. Closing in on the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Antetokounmpo.
4.6 to go. Inside, Antetokounmpo from Middleton. Giannis now in double figures.
But then Russell Westbrook gives it right back. Here's Antetokounmpo trying to shake free. Could not, didn't need to. Banks it home.
Well, played through a lot of contact there. Steven Adams, very strong. He's 20 assists a game. He gets almost half of them.
Antetokounmpo. Beautiful footwork and then able to finish with the hammer.
Bota o recorde da NBA em 41 triple-doubles em uma mesma temporada da NBA. Russell Westbrook.
Jamal Murray hit 113 threes at Kentucky as a freshman. Giannis at the basket for the flush, the only freshman in NCAA history with more.
Wide open shots, Murray short on both. Now Giannis in the lane, and he puts it up and in. And that's where he's gotten smarter and better at. Murray, and it's deflected. Great play. Jokic, and Giannis throws it down. And that's Murray getting in the double team, picking his dribble up, not keeping it alive, and then trying to throw a ball overhead. Over. Giannis in on Chandler, and he puts it away. He is learning. He just lowers that shoulder and uses that 6'10", 6'11" body.
Giannis, yes.
You don't want to pigeonhole him too early and just kind of let him see and find himself as an offensive player on the floor.
Three-pointer Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks continue to lead the NBA in paint scoring, over 50 a game. 2 right there by Giannis. Jeff Green closes on Giannis. He ducks through. Oh, Giannis Antetokounmpo step through pretty. Works to the right side. Shot clock under 10. Giannis to the middle. He's able to score over Vucevic.
Good two-man basketball, not the conventional way where you see screen and roll, screen and pop.
With his feet set, you take that one all night.
Gordon taking the challenge against Antetokounmpo. Forces a tough fadeaway jumper. Not much more you can do against a great offensive player.
We could cause some issues for Vucevic.
Second on Vucevic. 4th team foul. Giannis, yes.
Particularly effective early in last night's game. Antetokounmpo very hard to stop in the open floor.
Could be a nice matchup between him and Nerlens.
The paint. That would be Plumlee. Antetokounmpo got it done. So he only leads his team in scoring. Themselves available and teammates finding them. Well, listen, the Sixers pick it up where they left off last night. 7 assists on 8 buckets as Antetokounmpo gets the throwdown. What an amazing turnaround that was. Noel way out to deal with Antetokounmpo. That is a long 2. And the analytics folks will tell you. Along with Tony Snell in the backcourt. Jabari Parker, who's got it now. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who puts it back. And we mentioned Plumlee in the middle.
Brogdon, Teletovic. Terrence Jones kind of working his way into the fold.
Three-pointer Giannis left undefended.
Rebounded at Antetokounmpo.
So this is where the Grizzlies, you can't allow that to happen, but this is where the Grizzlies have to show their maturation.
In the paint, shots down. Good job.
Great job by Brogdon. He stepped in front of Gasol and took it. And yes, throws it up and it counted. Oh my goodness, Andrew Harrison can't believe it. He thought he tied him up. Drives, kicks, Giannis. Rebound out to Malcolm. He goes right back to Giannis and won the flush. And it was Gasol going up with him, committing the foul. 5.5 to play in the third. rattled down.
That's what Giannis is going to have to do. I mean, this Grizzly team, they don't allow you to get out in transition. Get in. Got a whole lot of driving lanes open.
Good work defensively. Antetokounmpo takes Carter in. Count the basket. Maker able to control the rebound. Here's Giannis. Minnesota, one of the better first-half teams in the league. What a spin move and score. And the foul.
To sort of uproot Ricky, but good non-call. Antetokounmpo led a little bit too much, but he's so long, he's able to come up with the basketball anyway and then get positioned for the step.
Not in contact on that layup attempt.
Antetokounmpo. Wow, that was...
Boy, does he just change directions? He slows down, changes directions, and then gets to top speed.
Antetokounmpo sheds one defender, then backs it out. He'll size up Towns and pull up for the jumper, drills it.
Pull up right in his face. Contested.
Okay.
I mean, again,
it's there, right?
It's there.
My three younger brothers love those milk bones, so he's a biscuit. The Greek Freak, 14 points. Bucks were held to just under 33% shooting. Giannis is back with the take. He goes in against Babbitt. Gets it back to score. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Want to be in there at the end. Yeah, that's what we always talk about. It doesn't matter who starts, it's who finishes.
Snell to Antetokounmpo. Well, you better stay away from turnovers if you're Miami, or this will be downhill skiing from Milwaukee. They love points off turnover. Separated by just 3 games in the Eastern Conference. Dragic and a crowd of Bucks threw it away. Here comes Antetokounmpo, open court, look out. Well, a sloppy start for Miami.
Double team. Whiteside throws it away to the Jet. Jason Terry leaves it for Giannis. Out.
Once the ball kind of crosses that inbound line.
Giannis scores the Bucks' first points. Brian Beach had selected Malcolm Brogdon.
Your correction. 3 on the 24 for the Bucks. Brogdon for Antetokounmpo. He beat the clock and the defense. Antetokounmpo all the way in. Little George Gervin finger roll for his 16th point of the game. To 22. Earlier in this road trip, he rebounded, I believe, by the Lakers by 24. Oh, what a play by Antetokounmpo.
Lead the league in free throw attempts per game, so that's how they score. They can also hit the 3 when they're on. Giannis off the glass.
2 very
6 points on 3s.
Well, you talk about it. That's one of the strengths of this Raptor team, especially when DeRozan is playing with his basically 10 free throw attempts a game. Shooting mid-range jumpers going away from the basket. You have done your job defensively.
Carroll tries to stop Giannis. Can't do it. A 1 for 10 shooting in the quarter. Giannis surrounded by defenders. He still scored. Valanciunas against Plumlee. We'll see how the Bucks can help out Miles if that is the case. Giannis floating and hitting.
He's fading.
Bucks' first half defense. The foul was on Antetokounmpo. And he is able to score here and draw a foul out of Damari Carroll. Lowry able to hold the high dribble. Pulls up at the line. Block. Giannis. Parker. Giannis. Whistle. Count it.
A couple of all-stars going at it.
Starting early.
Was that too early?
My
I'm
goodness.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Minute and a half of game time and already getting killed. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Beat continues for the Bucks. They're now 3 for 3.
This guy's at his best. Look at him handle the basketball, survey the traffic.
Hornets have Kemba Walker, Marco Bellinelli, Cody Zeller, MKG, and Frank Kaminsky playing. That's Antetokounmpo with some anger.
6 points already, and we're going to show you 4 of them.
Antetokounmpo got all the way to the rim.
Yeah. His 2 quick dunks right at the rim. He's 3 for 3 from the field. He's one of their best 3-point shooters. He's not even on that list.
Yeah, neither is this guy Spencer Hawes who's in the game right now.
A lot of weapons. I'm old enough to remember when Jason Kidd was on the cover of Sports Illustrated coming out of high school because he was the next thing coming.
Antetokounmpo.
Not
You know what? He is such an outlier. Antetokounmpo. Just went right around Frank Kaminsky. At the pro game, just 22 years of age, but he can beat you any which way.
Here comes Antetokounmpo. You hear the crowd volume rise. He finds Jason Terry in the corner. Now cuts baseline and gets two. First bucket for Antetokounmpo in the game. Antetokounmpo pulls it out. Spins to the basket. Over the past couple of weeks, even though they haven't been playing that well, have forced a lot of turnovers in their games. Antetokounmpo for two.
Points in the paint, points in the paint.
Blows by Snell in the paint, rejected by Baker. Antetokounmpo. Whoa. That was a huge step right there. Bucket, knocked down, no call, and Amir is not getting up in a hurry. Antetokounmpo, and a foul. Celtics back to a 10-point lead, 76-66, 29 and counting for Isaiah. Antetokounmpo, knocks down a three. Terry runs to the corner, finds Monroe. Antetokounmpo. Beasley. Antetokounmpo will take it, make it.
Off the missed shot. Looked like he was setting up for a drop pass to the top. He drops it through the rim.
That's why he was so good at points in the paint. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a nice job of bouncing
off of Pacers turnovers in November and February. Now, that's not really what he does.
No, that's what you want him to do. We're at that kind of disadvantage.
Raheem Christmas is in, and he just beats you so quickly.
Because he's one step from the foul line.
He averages 15 points per game. He and Turner back up George as the three leading Pacer scores, and Antetokounmpo has 6 of his 11 in the quarter. Turner, but knocked away, and there's Giannis.
Ball's in the air too long. Wow. Exactly.
Sus compañeros. Hablo de los del lado débil, los jugadores interiores, una vez que penetró T, que viene ahora el pick and roll.
Fantástico Antetokounmpo en la continuación.
That typically has meant a victory for Indiana, but there's a lot of basketball and a lot of Giannis left. Horford averaging 5 assists in the pivot. He doesn't have to score a lot. He can facilitate.
The three-point shot working. Nothing but net. Great defense by Giannis.
He blocked the shot or a pass or whatever it was attempted to be. Giannis knocked it away. Pulls up. 3 on the way. Counted. The rim resistant. It gathered his upward motion. Yeah, interesting. I assumed it would be a shooting situation. Giannis off the glass. Jay Crowder thought he traveled. The jet. He was taking off for the other end. The ball came right to him. He finds Monroe. High. Glass. Giannis follows with a hammer.
Jumping in the cup.
1,000 points this season for Isaiah Thomas on that basket. Snell, 3. Halfway down. Giannis. That's are good. 9/10 of a second remaining. Boston leading by 2 here on a 10-2 run. Giannis.
Little flex cut, left side. Giannis gets middle.
Does get those switches.
All right, Kelly will look for that. Giannis inside, yes, coming from the short corner.
Making plays. It's this man right here.
How about your Bruce brothers tonight? Monroe, 14.7 rebounds. Brogdon has 14 points and 8 assists.
The maestro.
Giannis off the screen by Maker. The drive.
You got to pick him up full court. He's so long and athletic, and he takes those huge strides to the basket.
Giannis again, guarded by Mirotic. Spins on the baseline. Oh, my goodness. We are all witnesses.
Cut to the basket, get some player movement, and make this Milwaukee team shift a little bit.
20-20 tie. Giannis beat Jimmy badly. And saved by Milwaukee. Ahead to Antetokounmpo.
He rockets in and touch the ball. And Denzel just didn't have the to shoot. 7, 6, 5. Brogdon dribble drive, shovels, and there's the dunk.
Jimmy got caught watching.
That's Antetokounmpo moving.
Yes. Player on the floor. You just got to be consistent with that play. Oh, there's that back play. And he's yelling at Denzel Valentine right now.
Who broke the defense down. And now Antetokounmpo, and he goes the length of the court and dunks the ball.
Kind of a little bit out of control.
Butler, Fred's one back out, stolen. Antetokounmpo ahead to Brogdon, to Antetokounmpo. And a timeout, Fred.
First time in 35 years that a school from that particular county in Florida won a title. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He has titles in his future. 9.5 to play in the second. Giannis over Crab.
Get the range, baby. The rangefinder. That first missed jumper was the rangefinder.
Lillard now, and he can definitely take advantage of that. So look for Giannis to get more involved offensively from here on out, guys.
Man, that was right on cue, Telly. Great job.
And that's the offense that the Bucks love to run.
Brogdon draws the defender. That opens a one-on-one in the post. High post for Giannis, and he's fouled by McCollum. Giannis.
He's on one, Jim.
First, Portland was 8 of 11 on shots in the paint. Milwaukee's defense excellent in forcing turnovers in that quarter. They force another. Giannis on the bust out.
More toward the middle of the court.
Lillard 27, 2/10 above his average. Giannis, yes, touch. Giannis follows, yes.
Giannis been short in that little
time now. Moutier with the miss. Who decides?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Moncho trying to stay with Giannis. 3 layups in a row. And one.
Had 26 consecutive games allowing 100 or more. Giannis in the paint, sealed. He sees a wall of white and still scores. $17 for Murray. Giannis finger rolls. His first 2 points. Giannis again drives the baseline. Somebody got a piece of that shot by Gary Harris. Beautiful. Parker out of Antetokounmpo. 113-109. 3 minutes left. Giannis. Yes.
He's due. Mentioned that the other night.
Over 50%. 51.1 as I recall. Giannis down main for the flush.
And that's the area where Giannis and Chris have got to kind of rediscover their chemistry.
From the elbow. You saw his hesitation to shoot. He was able to collect himself and knock it down.
Luego de Andre Jordan. El señor de la Bedoba. Ojo, Antetokounmpo se levanta y mete una buena canasta. Balón dentro, Blake Griffin, defensa de Antetokounmpo y la ayuda de Middleton. Corren los Bucks. Middleton se deja el balón atrás. Llega Anteto para abajo.
The center position. They weave it. There it is. There's the Euro step. See what I mean? Silly foot foul. JJ, beautiful feed inside, and Balamute scores it.
Clock winded down.
Clippers made 2 threes in the first half. They've made 2 in the third quarter. Giannis inside the three-point arc. 17 for him. The Bucks bring it down after the miss by Dion Waiters. Giannis spinning. Throws it up with the left hand. Taps it in with the left hand.
That's a great step-up screen from Thon Maker.
One of the few players in the league ever from Wyoming. Giannis! My goodness.
Miami up by 3. Biggest lead for the Heat so far. Antetokounmpo was off balance, but on target.
Parker leaves it for Giannis, and it drops as the buzzer sounds on the first half. Great.
Drag is not as powerful as Marshall Lawrence, but the same type of craftiness in the paint.
Giannis Antetokounmpo scoring in the paint. Giannis over Waiters, right through for three.
Yeah, I want to see him take more of those. I mean, defenders, I mean, not that deep, obviously. That was
Parker. Dellavedova. Antetokounmpo. Yep. He's tripled twice in this quarter.
Game 2 is a game where Sixers went three-point crazy, but yeah, there you go.
Giannis inside the arc.
He was the best player against the Detroit Pistons.
Number 3, the 18-year veteran Jason Terry on the floor.
Brogdon looking. Nothing opening, so he goes back to Middleton. Giannis inside, yes, and one.
Whenever you're top 10 in any category over a number of years, nice.
Antetokounmpo.
Man, I wish I would have, instead of avoiding the contact as much as I did, started initiating something. Nice.
That's the Jet and Giannis.
I think we'll see Terrence Jones. Might not be a bad time just to let him get his feet wet. Nice.
There's the flush. Giannis.
He's off of him. You want him to live outside. You know with one step he can get inside. Thonmaker a three, and it's good.
They get him off, get him a clean look. Kyle Lowry, that's important.
Antetokounmpo on the inside with a slam dunk.
Raptors 7 assists on 10 field goals, and they've made 4 threes.
7-0 run.
Live with that.
Brogdon. Tucker. Excellent job on Giannis Antetokounmpo, but there's Monroe. It's a game-by-game, quarter-by-quarter, minute-by-minute situation, isn't it?
Yep.
And Antetokounmpo, you're keeping him out of the lane. Game high, 15. Only player in the NBA to average 20-plus points as Brogdon drills a three.
Can't keep a good man down, right? I mentioned didn't score.
Guarding Brogdon here. They run a stagger. Tapped up. Look at the length of Antetokounmpo on the inside. Over now to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton with the three, plus the foul.
Switch it right here. And Carroll was standing up, so came from a non-athletic stand. Those possessions with defensive rebounds. Don't let them climb your backs. Hey, if he's gonna make those shots.
Watch it. All 9 points here in the third. Carroll saves it, but Antetokounmpo with it. Over now to Middleton, wide open.
You take shortcuts and you don't stay sound fundamentally. That's what happened there.
The Mavs, Antetokounmpo flies in with a slam dunk, 4-point game, 6 assists.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Chris Middleton really taking his game.
Lowry goes down hard, hits his head on the court, gets up, races back. Thonmaker with a slam dunk and a 5-point game. Raptors by 6. Tucker guards Antetokounmpo. And the foul is going to be charged to P.J. Tucker. Game has provided. It's an interesting call because Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova. And there's Giannis on the inside in a 1-point game and a timeout by Dwayne Casey. On the Raptors by 1. Dellavedova with the drive. Antetokounmpo nearly throws it away, but Maker finds it back to Giannis, and he makes the three, and we're tied at 100.
And shooting that ball, but it's off.
This is where you really got to stop. Well, they can get it at you so quick because Antetokounmpo
trying to find a little bit more size, a little bit more defense.
Giannis working and flushing. And he came down on Turner. Turner didn't care for it too much. Giannis in traffic again. I'll tell you what, he's like a smart car.
Yeah.
Maker with the long reach controls it. And here comes Giannis. Guess where he's going?
You know right where he's going. Pressure on GP2, Gary Payton II.
Nice. Beautifully done. Payton to the great freight. 60 years to be honored with their parade around Monument Circle in Indianapolis.
There it is.
They are from Indianapolis.
That's what happens when you go aggressive. Things open up for you.
Giannis has been aggressive all night. He takes it in. It's an and one.
They open up for you.
Scored 26. Now Antetokounmpo driving inside, and he goes straight to the basket and jams it down.
No look pass into the corner. Randall closes back out. Good pass to Antetokounmpo. He's going to lay it up, and he'll lay it in. It's Thon Maker was the one who will get the assist.
By Milwaukee, Jason Terry. Antetokounmpo down the lane. Jump hook off the front rim and in. The All-Star, the 22-year-old sensation, drives, spins, fires, and hits, plus the foul. How simple can it get for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Antetokounmpo, baseline. Snell, now Antetokounmpo, 20-footer, and good.
Yeah, Giannis, you know, if I'm Jason Kidd, I'm going to tell him just in a game like this, man.
Very quickly, and they have to do it a lot better.
Antetokounmpo in very deep, and he rises and just finger rolls it in. Perimeter with 3 to shoot. Brogdon up against it, but they leave Antetokounmpo open. We all talked about how he doesn't shoot threes, but when he needs to, like right there, he knocks it down.
Yeah, and that's not easy to do when you're in the throes of a losing spell like that.
Clarkson off the side of the backboard. Nice defense by Brogdon. Ahead, Antetokounmpo to the hole, right hand up and in on the left side, and the timeout called by the Lakers. Yay. Antetokounmpo. Stop and start. Skipping. Got it. Unstoppable.
Tough thing about that shot.
Inside. Kicks it out. Dellavedova's missed his last 2 J's. Inside. Giannis. Count it. And he will go to the line.
Great two-man basketball between Giannis and Delly.
Antetokounmpo, who can play every position on the court, works outside. Great handle, steps into his shot, fires and fills it. Probably the one team in the league you don't want to play right now, but it's on the schedule. You got to do your best. Here's a lob, Dellavedova to Antetokounmpo. Vaughn launches, misses. Antetokounmpo reaches the rebound, back up with a jam, and he draws the foul. Greg Monroe against Aaron Baines. Inside for Antetokounmpo. He was swarmed and still scored.
Yeah.
9 to play in the third. Antetokounmpo with a drive. Hammered, but they didn't stop the hoop.
Bulls from the second quarter on. 10-point lead. Inside, Antetokounmpo, and one.
A lot of time left to turn this thing around.
Dellavedova off to Antetokounmpo. Clears space on Baines for the score.
Size, just not to be intimidated going down low.
From the elbow, nothing but net for Giannis. Again, the clutter in the paint. Oh, Antetokounmpo. Suns on an 8-0 burst. And they're within 1. 3:42 left in the half. Giannis trapped inside, and then he found an opening, a little crease. Suns by 3 after trailing by 9. 1:20 to go in the first half. Oh, beautiful look by Monroe to Antetokounmpo. Yeah, big offensive rebound. The Suns centers with 15 offensive boards between them, Williams and Len. And there's a little drop in the bucket for Giannis. 7:51 Suns. And a dunk by Antetokounmpo, who had 12 of those of his 14 attempts in the All-Star game. 12 dunks.
Monroe sees a wall of defenders. Giannis decides to take it in on T.J. Warren.
Grabbed by Len. Giannis slithering through traffic, puts it up, and schools Alex Len.
Played for Rick Majerus in Utah. Nice bounce back.
And the tomahawk jam by the Greek Freak. And he now has...
Pass intended for Williams. Terry broke it up. Giannis. Dudley was there to meet him. Can't stop. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, let me get up here, do this spin. Dudley meets me. Okay, what am I going to do? I'll just shoot it.
And battling for the playoffs, a left-hand jam by Antetokounmpo, who has 28.
To thwart the open looks outside by great rotation.
Giannis found an open spot, drains the shot.
Back out to the corner and try and contest a shot by a great shooting Tobias Harris.
High pick and roll, a little drop pass for Giannis, 2 more for him. 3 against the Bucks 5 times in his career against his former team. Giannis, tough rebound, beautiful reverse.
At every level, he's been just that. Yep. Heck of a coach. Antetokounmpo jumper. Yes! That's a very respectable jump shot.
On that play, Reggie Jackson.
His first scratch. The Pistons are within 4, but not for long. Antetokounmpo with a drive and dunk. Wanted a foul. Dellavedova gives it up to Antetokounmpo. Got Ish on him. Help from Moreland, but the turn and gun is perfect.
2 fouls, George.
Anthony Tolliver's shot off iron. Middleton looking way up.
Unbelievable.
For Antetokounmpo.
Unbelievable.
He ran it down and laid it in.
There. And here come the Bucks. If they hustle, they have numbers. Giannis, they do hustle. Middleton finds him.
Good job on the rare fast break opportunities by the Bucks.
A long time since he's been free to do what he wants to do.
Another fadeaway.
Step back gun goes.
You live with that.
The murmuring going on.
Beautiful pass ahead for Giannis. Tobias Harris on his back. And he avoids the foul. Giannis lays it in.
On the pass by Ish.
Giannis! Left-handed. Unbelievable. Wow. 11 on the shot clock. Giannis gathered himself and hits it off the glass.
Yeah, that's the move I like.
101-89 with 2:50 remaining. Giannis for 3. Yes.
Shooting too short.
You with a guy that's scored 30,000 plus points as far as makes and misses. There's a lob and a finish by the Greek Freak. Shots.
Long on the dribble, Antetokounmpo.
And able to knock it down. He is so confident shooting off the dribble.
Another drive by Antetokounmpo, and it goes in.
That's a nifty move. Everybody likes offense.
Middleton with the rebound after Dirk missed for the first time. Attacking in transition, the Greek Freak. Jason Terry's in the game for Milwaukee. It opens up here for the Greek Freak for the slam.
Well, from one side of the floor to the other.
Dellavedova, bounce pass in traffic. Greek Freak lays it in and with a freaky finish.
I was just going to say, that was pretty freaky in itself.
D-League for the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. 20-footer. That's the first time we've really seen Antetokounmpo step out with range today.
You see him just kind of wave everybody off. I like the fact Devin is...
Oh, wow. Antetokounmpo still able to finish against Nerlens Noel. 87 in front, 87-80. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Double team. Antetokounmpo stepped through it and scored. Milwaukee, fewest in any road city for the Mavericks.
Well, trying to go quick and then play the foul game is what Milwaukee tried to do there.